the best cookies, chocolate chip cookies that are going to be completely tax deductible for your Taylor Swift party. I'm Piper Blush, your financial coach, and I'm going to show you how to deduct your life. Now, Taylor Swift is doing it pretty good. I mean, she did say no to FTX, just saying. But she does love cats and chocolate chip cookies and parties with 12-year-olds for some weird reason. So I've decided that if ever you want to throw your very own pajama party, you can definitely do it. Plus, you can tax deduct your actual cookies. Why? Super easy. Just open a YouTube channel, keep all your receipts for all the ingredients, and make sure that this pajama party is actually a networking event for your business. You're looking into getting some leads, yeah? Because you have a YouTube channel and you want to make more collaborations with other possible YouTubers. And seriously, who's not a YouTuber in 2023? Like nobody. Now, you're gonna need a few ingredients. Let me show you. Baking powder, baking soda, sea salt, flour, cassonade or brown sugar, white sugar, butter that has been a bit melted, 2 eggs, oh yeah, vanilla, and chocolate chips that are from your grandmother's. That is why the chocolate chips, they're a bit white, but don't worry, they're on special. You want to save big, you do it that way, it's way more clever. You will need to actually mix all of the, well, not wet ingredients, but not all of them. I'm going to show you. It's a tricky thing to do the cookies, but once you master this art, it will be amazing. So you take your flour, you put in your baking soda, baking powder. Don't worry about the ingredients, they're all in the video description, so just go right down there in the video description to look at all the ingredients. And if ever you're like, Piper, this is not how you do chocolate chip cookies, leave me a bad comment right down there while you're there, in the comment section, or bad comment section, depends on the days. Sea salt, and that's good for your flour, you put it aside. Now in this beautiful baby, which is called a kitchen aid. Why? Because it helps you in the kitchen. It's like a little robot. You're going to need to make sure your hair is not in the way, because this, very bad for it. Put in your sugar, the 2 types of sugar, your brown sugar, and your white sugar. You will add to this your softened butter. But don't worry, it's like 30 degrees right now. So even though I put my butter like this in somewhat of a cheese curd type of way, it should melt in there. Don't eat the cubes, it's not good for you. You just eat them in the cookies. That way you don't notice how much butter and sugar you're actually eating. It's a dietary trick. Remember the Instagram butter board challenge thing? Well, that's not it. You need the butter to go in the cookies, not on your cutting board. We're not doing charcuterie weird stuff right now. And then you beat it until homogeneous. By Piper Blush. If ever the sugar and the butter is going everywhere, just make sure you put a little cloth over it. Just like so. It's now time to beat in the eggs and the vanilla. You got your vanilla here? Don't worry, not everything needs to be vanilla. But in there, you need some vanilla. And your 2 eggs. Whee!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I lied. Taylor Swift actually wanted to invest in FTX, but then it's the guy Sam, who was told that she should not invest, kinda. So he said that he was like, no, not Taylor Swift, we're not gonna do a deal with Taylor Swift. Or so that's what I read on Reddit. Now everybody thinks that Taylor Swift was like, no, I'm not gonna associate with FTX, but actually, maybe, just maybe it was Sam and his like awesome team of lawyers who said, well, if you associate with Tay-Tay and something goes bad, it's gonna go real bad, because have you ever seen Tay-Tay angry? No, I don't think think so. So imagine that. Now let's get baking. We've got our dough that has been refrigerated, so now it's ready to make some cookies. The awesome things about cookie doughs is that actually you don't need much. Sometimes you can use an ice cream scooper, but some other times, I mean, you can just go with the flow. Chill out, yeah. Don't do anything crazy. For this recipe, the oven is 375. Oh. And, well, I got some parchment paper and some huge, well, baking sheets. I'm not gonna really need any flour. Now, be mindful. The bigger the cookie, the bigger the ball. It's not like hamburger meat. So this dough, it should form a ball, and then it's gonna kind of melt, because there's only butter and sugar in there, people. Be clever about it. Now, the bigger the ball, the bigger the cookie. So 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons should be enough. I'm gonna use my knife, not an actual spoon. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do some balls. Like this should be good. That's gonna be 1 ball, 2 balls, and I'll catch you when I'm done all my balls. Let's roll some balls, people. For about 8 minutes. Make sure when they're a little bit brown, they're done. Yeah, because they're gonna keep on cooking after the oven, and you want to keep your chocolate chip cookies a bit gooey. So if you see a little bit of brown, ooh, it's done. Get them out. All right. When they're golden, they're ready. Let's get them out of there. These are actually the weirdest chocolate chip cookies I've ever done. I don't know, they're kind of white and brown at the same time. But again, it's very hot right now, right here, today. And I left them in the fridge overnight. Yes, oh, you didn't see that, magic of the cinema. That's why I'm not wearing the same clothes as in the beginning of this video. Okay, so the thing is, whether they're good or not doesn't really matter. You still were able to deduct them. But you're going to need to take them off of the pan as quickly as possible because you want them to cool down as fast as possible. You don't want them to keep on cooking, especially when they are this beautiful. Oh, see? Magic trick. These ones we're just going to put on the counter. It's going to be easy. Well, almost easy. Okay. Perfect. Now, you should still wait about 5 minutes before putting one in your mouth. Because even though you like cookies, I mean, the cookies, they are hot and they're filled with butter. That's like grease and sugar. And you know, when sugar is too hot, it really burns. 400 degrees. That's very hot. So let's just wait out a little bit. And we'll get back to the tasting in a few minutes. Alright, it's now time for testing. Of course, you can actually pick the best cookies in the whole batch. Why? Because nobody has arrived yet for your pajama party, so you're good to go. They're still gonna be hot, but there's something about warm cookies that is so amazingly delicious. That I've got myself a glass of milk and I chose you. Oh yeah, you. You look delicious. See this? This is how brown it has to be. Not dark, just brown. It could be a little bit less brown, but that just depends on your taste. It's the caramelization of the whole cookie. Let's split it and see how it looks like inside. I think we've got ourselves a good cookie. Oh yeah. Oh, you can really taste the actual sea salt in there. It's a bit more sweet and salty.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here
over. They're still a bit gooey in the middle, but they're gonna keep on cooking. So just leave them there for about 20 minutes. I got milk. Drink some milk and you should all be fine. Now, I'm Piper Blush, your financial coach, and this channel is called How to Deduct Your Life because I show you in this time of inflation, shrinkflation, and all these things, how to deduct your life. How to make sure that you have the most money in your pocket in the end of the day. Open yourself a YouTube channel and just copy all the videos I'm doing. Super easy. If you want the recipe for these, go in the comment section. And if you have a better recipe for cookies, well, ding, 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 actually leave it to me in a comment on YouTube.